All right, so a little something different today. We're going to show you a little bit of what we do when we're not actually building on the house and the property. As you guys know, Hawaii is a pretty awesome place to live, and there's always things going on. So here today, it's really special. We're at the 2024 IVF International Sprint Race Championships. There are, I think, right close to 30 different teams from around the world. There's Great Britain is here, Brazil is here. There are literally thousands of people here in downtown Hilo. They've kind of taken over the park, the main Hilo Bay park and beach area, and we'll walk you around a little bit and show you some of the action and some of the race. There you can see this place is hopping. Those of you who have come to Hawaii and hung out with Sue and I for a little bit, this place is usually fairly dead. If we've ever brought you down to this beach and looked at the halaus and all the boats down here, there's hardly anyone here, but today it is hopping. Now we'll take you around and show you a little bit of what's going on.
You can see the green and gold on their shirt. Drop back a bit outside the front of the Zuma, the Anatala, and also from Fiji, the other farm, who is a Singapore, Tomo, Kobayashi,
Yeah, I mean, to start, there's kind of a pretty long pause, right?
Hello, everybody. Hope you guys appreciated getting a view at what happens in downtown Hilo sometimes when we had the big canoe race. So that was a pretty cool event. I'm not quite sure how well you're going to be able to hear me because we forgot the microphone at home. But yeah, it's an event. International. It's over 28 different countries. There's Brazil and all sorts of other, England, I think Portugal was there, all sorts of countries there that come in and compete internationally in that thing. And that's just, you know, one of the many events that goes on here throughout the year that we go down and check out. So I thought I'd show you a little bit of a different view of Hilo rather than every video being just me out here kind of slowly plugging along at this project. But today's a little different. Most of the time when I show you guys and what's happening, it's a bright sunshiny day, and today is completely the opposite of that. We got the tent set up. We bought this tent about a month and a half ago, mainly to keep the sun off of us. And today it's raining really hard. It rained really hard earlier. It's actually let up a little bit, but it's still coming down at a pretty good clip even now. I don't know how much you guys can see it out here, but I came out here to work and get a bunch done this weekend. We had planned on pouring concrete next Wednesday. It's something we set up probably 3 or 4 weeks ago with a concrete guy, and sort of had this target date. And I haven't wanted to get stuff out here too fast because I don't want my rebar rusting and stuff like that. So we kind of stack stuff up towards the end. And then what's happened now is there is a series of tropical storms and I think a hurricane currently out in the Pacific heading our way. So we're supposed to get hit this weekend. Today is Friday, and we're supposed to get hit Saturday, Sunday, Monday with this big tropical storm. It's just going to go south of Big Island, and there's all sorts of storm warnings out, and they're putting, you know, like public notices out about having batteries on hand and drinking water in case it affects utilities and all that kind of stuff. We're set up good. You know, I got the little Honda generator. All I need to do is get some gas, and we got flashlights, and we'll store some water and all that stuff. So we're fine. But what's happened here is I'm not getting much done. So I got stuff stacked up and all organized really well. But one of the things I had to do is I have to get a termite treatment done on the foundation, the base of everywhere we're going to pour concrete before I can. And the termite guy, the soonest they could get me in, I called them several weeks ago, and the soonest they could get me in was today, which is really a pain. I called several different people and couldn't get any, but they're really busy, I guess. So, and the guy came out today. He looked around the site and said it's way too wet on the site to treat for termites. So what that means is the way the schedule goes, I needed him to treat termites, and I have all weekend long to put in concrete and rebar and do all that stuff. Well, I can't do any of that now because he can't treat for termites. So what's really coming down is Wednesday next week ain't going to happen as far as pouring concrete goes, which is really a shame. I mean, the site's in great shape. You can see some of the white plumbing out there. The plumber came in. He's got all of his stuff done. I've got it all regraded. It's all plate compacted. Everything just looks really good out here. But if I can't get termite treatment done, then I can't get the vapor barrier down, and I can't get the rebar on, and then the electrician can't come here next week and bond the rebar. And I got to have him put in a little pipe out there in the middle of the house for to put power to the island before we pour concrete. So all that stuff just stacks up, and we don't really know if we'd be able to pour next Wednesday anyway. The weather doesn't look great next week. With all these storms, there was sort of a slot of a day or two in between when these storms are coming towards us that we could have hit if everything happened. And I'm an optimistic guy, so I thought, what the hell, let's try it. But anyway, that's construction. This whole thing is going slower than I want it to, but that's how it works, I suppose. So I'm just in the midst of kind of wrapping it up and going back to the house, working a little bit on my telecommuting day job, I call it. And yeah, I hear the rain's coming back again. It's going to pour. I got all my rebar on site covered up with tarps and all this stuff. I got all my plastic. I got all my supplies bought, ready to go. I just need the weather to cooperate a little bit. And well, it's summer. It's cyclone season here, so nothing else I can do about it. Well, I'll give you guys an update and do another video when something actually changes and we can actually make some progress, or maybe we'll do a video of us just out having fun and show folks who haven't been here to see us yet, you know, what the island's like and kind of this little tropical but rainy paradise we live in. All right, we'll talk to you guys later.